Do you ever have to eat your breakfast while holding your cat? Yes, I do. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah? Oh. And? Oh. Hey, we don't do that. Don't you sass me, young boy. What? And? Oh. Really? Wow. That's a lot. Anything else before you head out? Oh. Yeah. Wow. Oh. That's a lot to say. Oh. Mm. Are you done? Do you ever have to eat your breakfast while holding your cat? Yes, I do. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah? Oh. And? Oh. Hey, we don't do that. Don't you sass me, young boy. What? And? Oh. Really? Wow. That's a lot. Anything else before you head out? Oh. Yeah. Wow. Oh. That's a lot to say. Oh. Mm. Are you done? Hope everyone's doing well. I think everything sounds like it's working fine. I'm excited to do Power Wash Simulator. I've never played it before, so we're gonna see how it goes. I posted a picture of my desk mat in the Discord, in the cute section, because I think it's pretty. It matches my Switch now, and it matches my mouse. I don't have a matching keyboard, but I will. It matches my phone. It matches my chair. Ben, hi. How's it going? Let's jump into it. I do believe I have it all set up. So, I don't know if there's music in this game, but I can probably like pause and see if there is. I'm not sure. Almost full set. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so for Power Wash Simulator, this is early access, so there's like a free play, which just says revisit your favorite jobs, but we haven't done any jobs yet, so I don't know if we should do free play yet. I think we should maybe, let's see, maybe just career mode? I guess, time to clean, career mode? I hope the career mode doesn't have any like sort of timed thing, because I just want to sort of enjoy myself. Let's see. We have mouse sensitivity, controller sensitivity, field of view. Okay. Let's do career mode. We're gonna clean the van. Okay, finally found a van for you and the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's been dredged through the bottom of the lake, but that's a good thing. It's meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. An engine's a dream, no rust. Start. Okay, so we have show dirt, stand, crouch, sprint, walk. Select nozzle 1, 2, and 3. Equip is E, rotate is R. Is this wind? What is this sound? Oh, ooh. Is there a menu in this? Why does it sound like we're in a wind tunnel? Ooh, okay. I want to change the audio on this. Hold on. Options. Auto. Water volume. Water tone. Master volume. Go a little lower. Let's go lower. Ambiance. We're going to turn the ambiance a lot further down. I don't know what's going on with that sound, but I did not like that. Okay. There we go. Okay, alright. Oh, $2. Let me know if you think the water pressure sound is too aggressive, because I can also just mute this and then we can just put music on. I wanna... Can I... Wait, so there's R. Whoa! Huh. I mean, for now it's fine. Yeah, I just want to make sure if this is, like, too quiet, I could definitely put on music. Could I, like... Huh. I feel like I could put on music. Is there a radio? let's put on some music. I think I'm gonna maybe do, hold on. I'm gonna change it to lo-fi maybe. Yeah. God, the water is so aggressive. Let's just start cleaning this side first. It's really shiny. I don't know if, like, power washing really cleans it like this, though. You know? Oh! Oh, look, you can see, like, the water running down. Does this need to be cleaned? What's the other side of it? What am I, like... Oh, I can click a button and it'll just continuously spray. Gotcha. Wait. I can crouch, right? Is it this one? No. This one? Can I switch? Oh! Oh, this is all I have. Let's do this one. Get all the spots. Control under C, maybe. Oh, this is bigger. Nice. Let's get up this ladder. Oh, we're cleaning the ceiling. What? Is that a sale? There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. I think we're doing okay. Can I hop up on the van? Is that a thing? Yeah. No. Wait. Damn, no parkour? Yeah. Oh, maybe there is parkour. We're just in the van section, so maybe not yet. Ooh, let's stand back and get like a really good, like... And get close. The closer you get, the cleaner it gets, so like, the harder it does. Right? Is that what's happening? If I get really close, will I clean it? Did we get it all? Which one is... Huh. Was it this one? No. This one? Oh. So there is parts that are still dirty. It looks pretty good though. Looks like a shiny vehicle to me. Oh, maybe if I do this. Oh, I can see it on the handle. Seeing anything. Oh, wheels. Are all the wheels like that? Yeah, I'm pressing it. Oh. Do bumper, grill, and tire. I thought we did the bumper. Oh. This the grill? Can I crouch? Which one's crouch? Hold on. What are your directions? There's sprint for left shift. Okay, so can I can't do anything. Maybe if I change, what is it, what if I change it? What if we do... maximum pressure. Oh, we got our clothing on. That sounds intense. Like, am I doing it right? Does some of this stuff need the pressure? What about like here? Oh, there's like corners and stuff. Bumper and grill, but I just want to figure out how to crouch. That's not it. Okay. Left control. I'm like, I'm not using, Oh, we could try that. Yeah. Oh! I was able to crouch. It looks shiny. I really do mean it though. So we gotta do the bumper. I can't see anything. What am I missing? I'm on the bumper. Like, I don't see anything. 99%? Like, what? Let me just change the thingy. Okay. Let's just try that one. How is this 99% clean? Oh. Really? You can get on the ground? But like, I don't see anything. Am I missing something? Like, this is a bumper, yes? Is there a front bumper? Is it this one? It is this one. Oh! Hey! Okay, escape. Hey, look at the time lapse. Ooh. We're gonna clean a garden. Oh my god, yes. I'm excited. This is gonna be great. I can't wait to clean someone's garden. Okay. There's so many things to clean here. Do we have to clean the gutters? Probably not. Oh, that's so cool! Let me know if the sound is too much, because I will turn it down. Okay, so... Oh, did that make a squeaky sound? That's satisfying. Wow. You know what I could do? Parksman, Papi Chulo Mobile near you, nearby. Hola! Ah. Alright, I'm gonna change my nozzle out. I wanted to try it at least once. I want to do this in real life sometime. I get a chance to do it every once in a while. But like, how often do people pressure wash things? Also, how do they let their house get this dirty? I bet they have kids. Listen to all those satisfying dings. Yes, this is so nice. Look at that. Thank you. I'm very satisfied with my progress and the fact that I could write "booby" on their wall. I could have done much worse. I could have. You know what? I can do much worse. Let's. I mean, like this. Like that. Trying to finish these reports so I can go home. Be free! Does it tell you if it's dirty or not? It does. There's some... Yeah. It do be like that though. Who had a mud party in here? This is awful. Let's go with like a... Let's see. We could try this one. Did I get cleaning liquid at all? No. No cleaning liquid. Okay. Oh, that just sort of gently washes things. Not really does anything. That's good for this, though. Ooh, that's a weird sound. It sounds... I was about to say something really stupid. It was not gonna come straight out my mouth. I was gonna say, it sounds wet. I'm like, what the fuck do I think I'm doing? It's not Power Dry Simulator. Hi, Matt. Look it, I did some wonderful work. Oh, why the hell is that over there? Hold on. I didn't even realize my chat was like willy-nilly over here. Hello. Let's put that right behind the shrink cam. There. I was like, why is the chat in the middle of the thing? Oh god, you know. I'm just sleepy today, I think. Alright, back to what I was saying. Look it, I drew boobies in 2 different formats. Because you gotta love variety, you know? I don't like how slow that one is. I'm gonna change it. How's it going, Matt? How are you going on all the rewards for Fallout? I'm still, I think, 2 away from the doorbell. I'm gonna erase the boobies. No, the boobies. Have you done real pressure washing? Me, I've done it. I love it so much, but you don't really get a chance to do it in real life too often, especially if you live in an apartment. Oh! Can I go above? Do I get the gutters? Can I clean the gutters? Can I clean the house? No, that doesn't count. Okay. Not great. I got a bug and lost like 4 pounds the last 24 hours. I'm sure I don't need to say how. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I am in a similar boat to you, Matt. I'm not feeling great today. I am pretty low energy, so it's definitely something that I don't know how long I'll be able to stream, but I'm glad I'm able to at least do something that's like low effort. Is that fully clean? It's just the color of the stone, okay. My stream is lagging. At the moment, mine isn't, so it should be fine. I don't think we have a Taco Bell here. It's the pseudo Taco Bell virus. I like doing all the borders. Why is that so satisfying? Yeah. Shit, no pun intended, that virus is super contagious. Not me thinking about the fact that I had literally Taco Bell last night. Because I got done with work at like 8 o'clock. And I didn't want to cook. Oh, can I clean this? Oh, that's satisfying. Cool. Look at the graphics. It's not good with long COVID as well. Luckily, Mary's streams can make me feel a little better. Well, I'm glad. Even if we're both poorly, at least we can somehow virtually enjoy the outdoors. And the shenanigans that come with them. Wait, I can get down low, and then I can even... What is this? There's like... Oh! Can I crouch? I'm a snake, you guys. Kind of respect that we all accept the fact that Taco Bell is likely going to send you to the land of pop and farts, but we take the risk anyway. We are virtually touching grass. Exactly. Misery loves company. Hi, Helix. Never had Taco Bell, so I wouldn't know. Taco Bell's fine, for the most part. It's not necessary, but it's like a thing people can have. It's affordable. I'd like to imagine if they're recording this. Talk about a double whammy. I hope you feel better soon, my guy. Yeah. If they're recording like a time lapse of me doing this, will it show for a good portion of it that I'm on my like belly crawling around their backyard power washing things? Because I'm interested to know if that is the case. Safe space doesn't really appeal to me either. You only live once. In the case of Taco Bell saying that takes on much darker meaning. When I went to Vegas, I really wanted to go to the Taco Bell that serves alcohol. It was right across the street. We didn't go. Hi, Helix. Gotta step away for a minute. Oh yeah, that's okay. We don't have anywhere from where I'm from, but I promise you won't pass the chance if ever you kind of win. Yeah. Should I slither around the ground some more? The sounds of it, maybe you should pass on it, MySpace, especially if you had actual good food where you are. Hey! Biggest steak pays off. Okay, wait, let me go up. Oh, wow. I'm so tall, you guys. Okay. Should I continue to clean the steps? How is that just like the most satisfying thing? The sound is still aggressive, but... Let me see if I can actually change the sound a little bit. Go back again. Let's try that. Oh, that's way more peaceful. Oh my god, thank god. Whew. It's like we have those little soundproof headphones on while we're outside doing yard work. That's what this feels like. That is peaceful as hell. Ooh, look at that. We're gonna get into every crevasse. Is this supposed to be a water fountain? What is this? Are we getting into all the crevasses, you guys? I feel like I would be tracking my muddy feet everywhere if I was doing this. I don't feel like food, but if I did, I'd say some chicken gyros. Yeah, Matt, today I haven't really been feeling super hungry either. I just woke up feeling like general dookie. Do you like bikes? I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Are these supposed to be jobs I can do? Like, I don't know what that is for. I like the fact you can see like the wet turning to dry. I'm guessing you unlock them after each job? Maybe. Wait, I want to do it this way. Yeah! That's way easier. Look at that. Oh my god. If I ever have a house, I'm getting a power washer. Purely for this, like, just for this purpose alone. Can't believe this game is early access. Like, I know I'm really behind in the times, but like, seriously though. This combined with the music kind of makes me want to fall asleep. You know what I mean? Like, I fall asleep to rain sounds every night, so yeah. That's what I'm feeling. It's like so peaceful. Now that I figured out the right sound, like, level for sound for the, like, water, this is a lot more relaxing. Should I get, like, a stronger one to go in all these cracks? Raining is the best weather to sleep to. I feel like people get really deep sleep with rain. Oh my god, this is so satisfying, you guys. I wonder if when this is clean, like water will come out of it or something. Because it looks like it's a pond. Oh, there'd be fishes. Oh! Scared me there for a second. Oh, isn't the, what is it? Multiverse of Madness? Mansions of Madness? The new Doctor Strange movie that's coming out this weekend, I do believe. I hope everyone's having a good day though, regardless, even if I'm not feeling the greatest. I think this pond, but I guess it moved the fish for you to clean up. Yeah, because it was all muddy. I feel like that's gonna take a lot, so I'm gonna skip that for now. I'm just gonna do this little part right here. Oh, wait. What if I do like this? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, I have to wait for it on Disney Plus. I doubt I can avoid spoilers that long. Did you watch the rest of Moon Knight? Okay, we got like, let's just like do most of what's in the sunshine. Because realistically, that's what I would do. And watch me immediately forget that that's what I did. Nice. I have a stressing week, so I'm trying my best. Well, I hope, is it going to be done after this week then? Because if so, then you can relax. That's always the best. And there's stressful weeks, and then there's the weeks where you finally get to just sort of be a vegetable. Those are the best weeks. You're gonna do great next week. You're gonna look back and think, I own that shit. That's what I like to think whenever I work and I have too much to do and I finally have a couple days off in a row. And finally relax. Oh. Is this not clean enough? Is it underneath? Aha! Aha! I did it! I'm way too close to the ground. Uh-oh. There we go. I think it's gonna escalate the closer I get to the finals. If them books are stressing you out too much, holler at me. I'll give you the quick version with everything you need to know. I just need to learn Greek first. Alright, get to it! I believe in you. I can teach you some Greek too if you need it. I still remember the Greek one from when I went. Ne is yes. Ohi is no. And then, what is it? What's, there's ne, ohi, there's Evharisto? Evharisto? I'm trying to remember, I have a whole list of it. And then there was like, Parakalo. I think I had the, like, I think I had the words for, like, bread and wine, because I wanted to order bread and wine. There was, like, yes, no, thank you, please. Yes, you pronounce the last syllable. Which one? Evharisto? Or Parakalo? Kokinokrasi? I have a whole list. Like, I have it written down. And there was like something, I can't think of everything, but can I lay down on here? Oh, getting under those rocks. Getting under that rocks, no, I was gonna say Rusty, and I was like, that's not it. Not the rock. Not the rock pussy. Nope. Evharisto. Yeah. I just remember knowing the difference between yes and no because our driver, Dionysos, when he was on the phone with, I think it was his like sibling or something, and he was like nah 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 nah. It was like they were arguing like back and forth, and then it was a oi 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 oi. And we thought like originally like when we first went there we thought nah meant no. And all he was yes, but it was the opposite. Classic Greek argument. Yeah, that's the one way I remember it, and I still do. And I went to Greece in 2014. That is a long fucking time ago. Like, now it is. Which is crazy. Lots of yeses and nos. Yes. can't imagine doing this on like a timed limit because I feel like this would take, that time limit would take away the relaxing nature of the game. And honestly, congrats on remembering all that. I have more in there, but like since I'm not feeling great, my brain is not like the most receptive to my memories. I had a whole list of like words. I think it was like water, wine, like, or like getting like bread and wine, like bread for the table. Yes and no, please and thank you. Excuse me. Which was excuse me. I don't remember what it is. There was one of the ones I said I think physically was in, excuse me. I have a few friends from Bulgaria and some of them find people shake their heads to say yes instead of no. I was thoroughly confused, not as thorough as Mary cleaning them damn rocks though. Damn straight, you know it. It's called I Have an Obsession, and it's because of anxiety. I like it to be clean. Woo! That'd be a shiny grill. Look at that. Change the angle. Oh yeah. Get into them cracks. Look at that. This game is satisfying. No one can tell me difference. For those in attendance, this is not how you clean a grill. I mean, if your grill gets to this point, I think it's better off you just get a new one, you know? Especially after Mary cleans it. You use a degreaser first. I mean, they also should be covering it for different seasons, which they're clearly not doing. Let's get under it. Oh, look at that. We're really doing a number on this, you guys. I can't believe they put dirt on the undersides of things. Like, you see that? There's dirt under here. Nah, it's totally normal. Just blast it with water. See, Space knows what's going on. Look, look, you have to... Oh wait, am I stuck? Oh god, uh-oh. Did I do an upsie? An upsie? What the fuck is an upsie? An oopsie, god damn it. I haven't even had any medications other than a vitamin today. Honestly, some stains will leave you confused, believe me. The homeowners aren't gonna be happy if they have to call the fire department to unstuck you. Are you even licensed? This company is sus. Just imagine if there was a bird nest in here. This is so inhumane. But look, it's nice now. This reminds me, you guys. Did you guys see the news? I don't know if it was really news. It was on TikTok. About some TikTok influencer who ripped out her flooring in her rental unit and then painted the subfloor, so like the plywood, white because she thought it was an aesthetic. I don't know. It doesn't seem real. because they thought, what? Yeah, no, it was a woman. And she thought it would be cute to remove the flooring, like, or it was like carpeting. And then she painted the subfloor, so the raw plywood, white. Because she thought it was an aesthetic. Like, she thought it was cute and she thought it was gonna be trendy. And she was in a rental unit. Turns out you just have an OCD neighbor that desperately wanted to clean the backyard. Yeah. Guess who's gonna be homeless for a while to unable to rent from any decent place? That lady. I don't know, I feel like some people are just unhinged. And they like to be public about it on the internet, you know? Can I move the ladder? I'm curious, because then I could climb it and, like, clean the roof. Almost was there. My engineer inside of me is crying with that story. I mean, like, I don't know what they think they can do if they're renting from someone, but it's clearly not ripping the floor out, like. Also, Helix, I am glad you're not, and keep in mind, we'll always definitely help you out if you need it. Remember, if you ever need to share anything like that, do not hesitate. I think it was the same for Mashi as well. So we're here to support you guys. Helix is not ripping up flooring, you guys. We're actually in the process of looking for apartments now, since we're still not sure if we want to stay at this one or move to a new one. Ideally, we'd like a 3-bedroom. Oh, thank you for the follow, Climb B. I usually do art streams, but I felt like doing this today, and I've never played it before, so I thought it was appropriate now that it's May to do a little bit of spring cleaning, and I'm really enjoying this. It's nice and peaceful. I'm almost homeless. There are no decent apartments that are a good price. God, Helix, I know your pain. Literally, it doesn't seem like anything is decent in terms of price point here. And that's why we were literally thinking of moving over 1,000 miles away. Because the price points were better. Which is ridiculous that we have to go to those lengths. What does a decent 3-bedroom apartment go for around your neck of the woods, Mary? What we've been looking at, a lot of them, they're not in the city center or anything like that, are closer to 1,800 starting to 2,000. Some of them you get a garage, some you don't. And we were kind of hoping to look for something less. If we went to Vegas, they would cost like $500 to $800 less, basically. Yep. And the place we live at now is 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And it's got like shared underground parking and stuff. That they just raised the rent, so like everything together is around 1,800, but like without like any sort of not appliances, utilities, it's 1,700. Texas is one of the most affordable places to get a house, I've heard. How do I get on the top of this? Is it just sort of like, can I stand on this? Hey, that's not too bad. Well, the same price here too. Anything cheaper is trash or bad. Yeah, exactly. Like Helix, you feel my pain because like seriously, oh I see like a gnome hat over there. A lot of the apartments I've been looking for, like we're a young couple, but we're really responsible. I just want somewhere safe to live, somewhere not super loud, not where I'm gonna hear guns or anything like that. Like somewhere nice, you know. I'm a landlord. I have 2 units. The suggested rent price is $13.50 for one of my units, but goddamn, I would love to pay that price because we used to pay. We live directly in the city, access to public transit, right next to a grocery store. I'm talking like 1 street away. I could walk to it without getting into a car, grocery store kind of style. That was under 1,000 because that landlord didn't live in our state and he had no idea what like the value of that was. Can I pick this up? Hold on. Pick up. F. I can pick it up. Oh, sweet. Let's pick it up. I want to put it like... That's really loud. Maybe we'll just move it. Move to Mellows units. I mean, for $13.50, we could actually save money. I know we're only like my husband and I are just a couple with 2 cats, but like, man, a 3-bedroom house sounds so nice because then we could each have our own office, have a bit more like living space. It's something you don't think about, especially, well, the pandemic kind of really clearly defines it, I think, for a lot of people, that like, space for yourself is important. It's good for your mental health too. The Crystal Tavern shall live in Mellows units. What are these roofs made out of when they all look like pebbles? Do you think this is a British yard or an American yard? Because I have a feeling this is a British yard. A very nice tenants, friends. Yeah, nice tenants are good. That's what I would want. The only downside is like we thought about like moving into an individual house, but I do like the amenities of like an apartment complex. At least the one we live at here is pretty nice because it's mostly filled with old people. I would caution to move where I live unless you know what you can handle. Oh. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw. Dirt problem at the local playground. So, is it the length of time that we're playing this game we unlock certain things to do? Grabs my gun. Grabs Yoros. I gotta think of something that starts with G that could go with guns, gyros, and gals? Huh? Gotta lurk and draw. Gotta get while the getting is good. Alright, Helix. I had thought about drawing today. I thought about drawing Hot Mommy Ether, but I don't know if I have the energy for that today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week, though. She'll always be in my heart. This is clearly American yard. Clearly? Are you sure? The hedges say otherwise. The hedges give me small town in like a British countryside. Yes? Milo? I heard a boy. Milo. Hi. Hi, baby. I mean, lovely lady. All the nonsense these people have laying around. There's a good boy. It's Milo. Hi, flirty buddy. Okay. Right, Mellow? That's also why I think this is American. The space is what gives it away. These people have money. That's probably what it is. Oh, maybe I need to crouch. These people have too much shit. I mean, they have a whole, like... Well, they have a fountain. They have a grill. They have a shed, but no lawnmower in the shed, so I don't know what's going on there. They have a patio. It's actually like a sculpted patio, which is, you know, more fancy than a concrete slab. Oh, I didn't even finish this side. What was I doing? Lazing about? I wonder what temperature it is. Do you think if they were power washing it'd be a really nice day? Or would it be like a spring day where it's cold? Nice. That's too much for an English backyard. Also, the weather gives it away. Then what the hell is that? That looks like an active volcano. Where in the ever fucking America is there an active volcano? Y'all. Please tell me. Hmm? I think this is modern Mordor. the shed not done? I worked a few weeks with a window cleaning company that also did some power washing, and let me tell you, sometimes you just gotta do the shit when it's not so warm. Shed roof. We're just not, like, close enough? No, wait. Maybe this way? I have no idea if I'm missing something or not. Oh. This is definitely not OSHA approved. Are we in Japan? I don't think so. I mean, it'd be cool to power wash a Japanese, like, building, but I also I don't know, I don't think that's where we're at. I think I cleaned that. 66% clean. Okay. We got that. I think that's pretty good, right? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, that's bright orange. OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. I can hear my upstairs neighbor vacuuming and it's really aggressive. Those are the assholes that make you wear steel toe boots for painting jobs. I think we got most of that. I think it's gonna be over here. Hiya! Oh, that's a satisfying sound. Let me change the nozzle. Where are we at now? We could do this one. Might be a little bit wider. I have to clean the other side of this, I think, too. On the other hand, on a hot summer day, there's nothing better than a power wash job. You got that right. I should have had like a summery drink and a summer hat on or something. Too bad it's not warm outside. My dad would always warn me when he let me use the power washer to be careful because you could cut your toe off if you're not careful, because sometimes depending on the pressure it's so strong it can cut through bone. I think it was part fear tactic, but you know, it was effective. I didn't know I got to wash the underside of the umbrella too. Damn. Let's see. Let's turn. Oh, wait. How do I get. I'm like not at the right angle here, you guys. Oh, there we go. We used to wear bamboo coolie hats. I heard those are actually very effective. Hey, we're at 75%. Alright, not too bad. They're lifesavers, man. That sun will get you. Yeah, sun is the most dangerous part about doing anything outdoors. Alright, let's try and get this lattice. They're gonna need to reseal this. Oh. Also, who the hell puts, like, paneling as a fence like this? Like, do you think this is solid wood or just plywood that they just slapped up here? Because I get a privacy fence and everything, but, like, I don't know. Guess what was the most dangerous thing about doing power washing on far-sided walls or sheds and stuff like that? I assume stuff comes off and, like, flies back at you. That'd be my guess. Nope. I don't know. What is the most dangerous part about doing it from far away? Lose control of the hose. Hitting wasp nests. Oh god, wasps are the worst. Wasps and mosquitoes are two of the most useless things. I swear. Even worse hitting those and not realizing it yet and then they come after you. Yep. Our house has a notorious problem with wasps. Or at least my hometown. And I was reading that you can confuse wasps by putting up a paper bag. Like a brown paper bag, because they're gonna think it's another wasp nest and they'll leave you alone. if we get to watch a replay of this, I'm curious how often I'm gonna be like laying down on the ground. That'd be cool. I used to work for a pest control company. Mary, if you need help, let me know. Alright, Mello, I'll let you know. At the moment, the only thing I have to deal with in my apartment is, I don't know how, I don't know why, but there's consistently issues for stink bugs getting in our house through our ventilation for our showers. So I think they vented the showers to go outside, similarly to like how they vent laundry. And we had the maintenance man come up, and he actually had to like put small mesh netting on where the fans for our showers are, because that's where they were coming in. Everywhere else, they couldn't get into it. Like, I don't know how they were doing it, but it was ridiculous. Mila is man and talents. Yeah, the stink bugs are trying to come out, not get in. Yeah, not out into my house. They look like little shields. They're kind of big. We live also in the, like, right next to a fairly, like, natural wooded area. Like, we see deer and stuff. So it makes sense that they're in this area, of course. But, like, in the fall especially, sometimes in spring too, but in the fall, they're everywhere. I'm talking crawling on stuff, flying in the air, like, ugh, like, they're awful. There's so many of them. It's like, I mean, they're also an invasive species, so they're really overpopulated. So they're always coming in the houses, and they've gotten multiple complaints about this because of how they must have set up a lot of their ventilation. Yeah, they're an invasive species. Yeah, they are not native to the US. So there's nothing eating them. That's why there's so many of them. That's why that's awful. At least with stink bugs. Oh, I finished the patio. What do I need to do? They actually have dirt under here too? Oh my god. In the 90s, some genius brought them over and set them loose, and they can be found in 49 of the states. We're at 93%. The patio's looking good. The stone's looking good. I bet it is this side that we have to do. I still do some side hustling with pest control. I mean, it's something that's going to be a constant issue. Like, it's never going to go away unless, like, all the bugs die. But if that happens, then we're all screwed, you know. The sound of it hitting all the little spaces is really satisfying. We about to do it, folks. We fuck doing to him? Where is it? Like, there's little spaces everywhere. Ah! Let's try this. I don't believe that it's 100%. I want it 100%. Not 99, 100. Oh! This isn't fully cleaned. See, is this still bad? Still 99%. Where's the other percent? Oh, I see it. How do you usually handle wasps? What is your go-to? People are really willing to give me $100 to get rid of their ants, and I am all too willing. If they're inside of a structure, I do dust treatment. Walk into the nest and spray it and remove it. Chair in the swing. One of the corners. Okay, I will check that one as well. So I saw this here. So I think it was that. Actually, let's change to the nozzle. Probably do like our sharp nozzle. That's good. There's this one here. I think there was a little bit of that edge. Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay. Hold on. I want to make sure. There we go. Okay. Oh, I get it. It's like in the nooks and crannies. Alright, we're about to get in them cracks. Oh, I know what. I bet. Yup. They actually want me to lay on the ground. If that's the case, I am gonna probably switch, but let's try this one. Okay. This thing's off the chains. We got the roof. Where? I got everything though, right? The lawn edging is 0. These are 0. Birdhouse is fine. Retaining wall, trellis. What about this? This 100%? Yeah. Oh man. If you're paying Mary the thorough spray, make a note. I am thorough. Whether it be power washing or making movies. For artists. Is it the doghouse? Where on this roof is it dirty? Like, where? Do I really need to get on my, like this level? Is that really what I gotta do? Aha! Now it's finally giving me that list. Okay. Parasol. Fence post. Fence top. Oh. Parasol. Fence post. Fence top. Where do you think the fence top is? Man, the dedication. Uh-huh. I am a girl dedicated to her craft. Alright, let's see. Is it over here? Let's move it. Girls who get the job done. Don't Google Jet. Don't. So, like, I'm pretty positive I got the fence top, but what? Oh, I didn't know I could parkour. I can parkour, you guys. Wait. Oh god, that scared me. They got the Tesla solar shingles. Yep. These people are rich. Alright. Look at this. I like seeing my little person do their job. Wow. Got $400. Let's see. A range of washers from small home units to industrial powerhouses. Cleaning liquids. Modifications. Clothing. I could get custom glove styles. Ooh, let's buy a pink. Yeah. Let's do these. Oh, those are $200 for gloves? Nah, I'm okay. I'll just rig regular ones. That's fine. Cleaning liquids. Plastic surfaces. Metal surfaces. Glass surfaces. You gotta do 2 or 3 of these jobs to be profitable in this market. It's cutthroat out there, Mary. Oh, man. Wooden surfaces. Many different surface materials. Turbo nozzle. Soap nozzle. But still being able to use quite close to surfaces. Ooh, extra long extension. Not $100. Oh god. Alright, so let's do this one first. Let's see. I want to get this one. I'll go back to the shop here. So we got equipment, power washers. That was it. Okay. Ooh. Donut pink? What? Why can't I buy it? Why? Oh man. I have money. Damn it. Career mode. Oh, sweet. Okay, guys. We're gonna clean the playground. Who here takes their phone to the bathroom? You have to have gas money and stuff? Clean the bungalow, clean the playground, or clean the dirt bike? Which one should we do? Should we clean the dirt bike? That one's in our home garage. That one should take, hopefully, less time. Let's try dirt bike. I mean, I probably take my phone to the bathroom mat, being honest, just because I don't think about it. Okay, so let's do clean liquid. Let's try this. Out of multi-purpose cleaner. Oh, damn it. Who doesn't take their phone? Yeah. Okay. Wouldn't you want to watch this outside? Yeah, I feel like I would too. Apparently a certain ghost doesn't helix and thinks it weird. I mean, it really depends on the person, I think. Because, like, I may bring it with me, but I don't, like, sometimes I don't use it. I don't know. But what are you supposed to do while you sit there? Stare into the abyss? Think about your life choices while you're taking a poop? I don't know. least the water is infinite in this game. Brah! We're Mr. Worldwide. Oh, we're gonna lay down. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. Clean as an egg. Are eggs really clean though? It's like, hey, it's time you aren't getting back. Might as well use it. Yeah, sure. The ghost doesn't really need an air freshener. Hi, Nerol. All right. Look at us go. How's it going? I was gonna do art today, but I'm not feeling so hot, so we're just sort of taking it easy. I'm playing some clean and sim. Thanks for that shout out there. It looks nice and slick. Alright, so we'll clean the playground, I think, next. Some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis, and a few fretful folk have been putting it down the condition of the recreational facilities. Yeah, you still deserve shoutouts, absolutely. Everyone does. Ho ho ho. Oh, should I have bought something? Wait. Can I go to the shop? Is that what I do? What if I... Let's see. Let's buy... Can I buy this one? No. I already have that one. Can't buy those. We got 3 of those. Metal surfaces, glass, stone, wood cleaner. Nice, okay. Scuffs all our jam too, yeah. I miss you too, goofballs. Matt and I have been playing Fallout together quite frequently. It has been a blast. But we're both feeling poorly today, so we're just vibing. Hey look, it's my shiny van. I thought this was a brown bench, and clearly I was wrong. Oh, I have a ladder. Do I have to get down on the ground? Okay. Do I need to clean this? I do. Matt owes you a soda. I'm sure you're right. Oh, well, that's why Matt is handing out sodas. If that's the case, I do believe... was like, I have a command for that. Oh! Oh, I have a quick swap. Oh my god. That's cool. Aw, oh, shit. Should we clean the dinosaur? Oh, root beer? I think I have 2 mini cans in the fridge. Oh, this is gonna be really impossible to clean. Let's clean the dinosaur. Wait, I need a chair. I need a chair. Oh, any weed? At the moment, no. Also, what child is making it this dirty? Oh, wait, can I swap it to this and then swap it to this one? Is this plastic? At least get it covered with some of it. I think it didn't know what to do with the slide there. Oh! That was an awful sound. You guys heard that, right? It sounded like it just took a dump. Oh! That slide looks like I've been on it. What, as of today? Oh, I didn't know my mouse wheel can make it swap so I don't have to click out of it. Oh, that's cool. What if I just, like, very specifically clean the green spot? What kind of music is this? Nope, okay. Just sounds like a Legend of Zelda song. Thanks for the chill vibes. They really helped today. Yeah. I was definitely in need of them because I was not feeling great. I almost canceled the stream. Like, I luckily found that I still had some Jell-O in the fridge, so I was able to get some food in me, and I had some soup. I might have soup later again, but I'm just keeping a close eye on it, making sure it isn't the good old Rona. Because I only cleaned like a small amount of things today, and I was like exhausted, so that's not great. But also I've been working a lot, so it could just be that I'm naturally tired. And also, I don't know what it is about cleaning and power washing, but like, oh my god. It is just so freaking relaxing. Maybe it's because I have control over things, and like real life you don't have any control over anything, so, you know. I can do little things and be happy. Bye, Mello. Have a nice day. Thanks for stopping in. I'm slowly sliding down the slide. That's nice. Do I have a really strong one? Yeah, it's better. Skid marks. Meow. Clean his eyeballs. Oh, look at him. You're doing a good job. He's doing the best he can. I like how I ignored the rest of the playset and I wanted to clean the dinosaur first. That's my priorities, you guys. I feel like this is really similar to coloring a coloring book, but with real world implications. Look at that. Oh, I had a thought recently. I don't know what you guys think about it. I thought about doing some emotes for like specific games. I thought that'd be kind of fun. Or just like something fun to experiment with even. I know I'm late saying bye. No, you're good. Hey, as long as you say bye, that's good. That is A-OK. These, like, tail horns look like bananas. I want a wider area to spray. Otherwise this is gonna take me forever. Okay, I'm gonna restart my laptop, BRB. Okie dokie. Oof, okay, alright. Let me see here. I want to double check something just for you guys. Let's see if that helps, maybe. Is that making it worse or better? I don't know. What was that wet ass sound? What the hell? Why do I feel a cat by my ankles? Is that a buddy? Is that a buddy boy? That is Milo. That was a lot of weird noises all at once. Let's try... clean the butt. Can I fit in here? So I don't know how helpful that is. I could just think about the fact that water would be spraying back at me. Ooh. God, that sound is awful. Out of plastic cleaner. Well, we did a good job though. We're almost done with that stego slide, you guys. Is it not powerful enough? Oh, it's not powerful enough. Okay. So this does need to be removed. Is one big dirty boy. Sorry if I'm like just vibing. I am absolutely doing just that. What am I stuck on? I don't even know. Look at him. He's so sparkly, queen. I want one that's good for floors. I feel like this is way too narrow for a floor. It's fine, we chillin'. Yeah, today is gonna be a chill day. I mean, I could do art, but I'm okay with not for today. I said I was gonna do this, so I was not lying. Some days you just need some self-care, which includes power washing. If I could just power wash my insides, that would just solve all my problems. It's pleasing to watch. I just want to do it in real life sometime. Just imagine. It'd be so satisfaction. Satisfaction? No, satisfactory. Look at him. It's going great. Maybe I should buy more nozzles. That's looking pretty good. It's like ASMR for the eyes. Yes. And now that I've turned the audio down for the water, it's so much more enjoyable. Like I should be sipping like a cup of tea or something. The sound before was so aggressive, it like made me wince. Also, who has a playground this cute? I don't. I've never seen one this cute. I like how they made a video game out of doing what you would consider a chore. I do think it's interesting they also have like proximity in the game, so like the closer you get, the stronger the water flow is, which is really realistic. We gotta clean the underbelly. Okay. That guy's done. He's looking good. Don't they have like a longer one? I think so. Oh, wait, I have a wood cleaner. Hold on. Try and cover it all. Just get it going. God, why does it sound so bad? We got some of it. Looking better. Looking better. Alright. Let's see. What else do I have? Okay. This is plastic. This is out of plastic cleaner. What do you mean? I was just able to select it. Okay. I like that each one makes a different sound. The hardest thing to clean is the floor. Oh. Cat Ulysses. These kids really need to learn to care for their playgrounds, because honestly, who the fuck calls on this? Children are also just gross in general, and they tend to make messes, so, I mean, it's possible, but also, oh, this is neglect on the city for not taking care of their public playgrounds. Like, there's like moss growing on this shit. That's like ridiculous, yo. The spinny one is fun. Little chaos, but that's fine. That's like I'm scrubbing it. That's what it feels like. Oh, I have to clean the underside of it too? Finding more to clean, immediately starts cleaning it. I feel like I'm gripping my mouse way too much for something this, like, that is not supposed to be intense. Is there a way to keep it going? Yeah, that's what I want. That way I don't have to hold the button, because otherwise I'm gonna get really tired. The norovirus? Look how dirty this playground is. Like, even the rubber floor. I need ones that'll do big swaths. That's what I want. I bet the fast forward recap at the end will look so good. Yeah, it'll be really satisfying. I wonder what else you can clean in this game, because this game has been out for a while and they keep adding different levels. The fact that it's this dirty is what's concerning to me. Like, who let it get this dirty? Who? The perfectionist in me could never. They really do put dirt on, like, every single surface of this. That's fine. Oh my god. Matt would probably find this funny, but I just attempted to turn on my Pip-Boy light to see better underneath this playground with my mouse. I feel like I've been playing too much of one game recently, which is fine. I haven't even turned it on today. I really should. I think you don't have to. I mean, to be honest, some of the dailies today were like, meh. Let's just do the alien invasion, defeat enemies while fed, build 5 of anything in your camp. like, there wasn't really a lot, like, special. I completed most of it. You can probably complete most of it even around, like, the start of the hour. The one that's always kind of sucky for like the weekly thing is trying to claim 5 workshops. It's a lot of work. And I have to consistently re-equip the fact that I can make different turrets. Okay, now that I figured this out a little bit better, this is kind of nice because I am not pressing the button anymore, I'm just holding it, and I can switch it to whatever direction I need to. Whoa! It's a ghosty raid! Hi! Hello, hello! How are you? What you do? What you play? You making art? Hello! Welcome into my stream. My name is Mary. I usually make art, but I was feeling under the weather, so I thought I would just maybe kick back and do some Power Wash Simulator for the first time. I cleaned so well. Oh my gosh, you guys need to see. I cleaned the dinosaur very well. We were very proud of ourselves. I also, as in Power Wash Simulator fashion, wrote dirty letters in the dirt. So I felt pretty great with that. So look at him. He's so shiny and clean. Don't look at that. That's not finished. It's definitely not done. It's like, but he looks great. We ignored the entire playground for him, you know? Hi, Jazzy! It's nice to see you too. Please don't go check out Liarcast, who doesn't use their phone. What? Hi! With a power washer you got? You gotta, yeah. Holy shit, no time, long time no see. Oh my gosh. I love seeing everyone. Hi! How you been? Hope everyone's doing good. Did you have a fun time streaming? What were you making, Cass? Hopefully something fun. I was talking about earlier how I think it'd be a lot of fun to do some like video game theme emotes for games that I play a lot. But I don't really know what I would do with them. I worked on more personal emotes. Man, I love emotes. You know, like, just working on them. They're just so comforting to work on. They're familiar, they're easy, like, they're fun, they're cute. You should be following Jazzy's Instagram with her cute Boba Cup drawings each day. You've been doodling each day? Character emotes sound super cute. Yeah, I thought it'd be really cute. Like, I could do myself with, like, I don't know. Like, I play Fallout a lot with Matt. Matt Otterpop. He's in the chat right now. Haha. But, like, I could do, like, myself with, like, a Pip-Boy or something. I don't know. Speaking of emotes. Yes. What do you need, Helix? What you doing? Are you interested in emotes? Cause I can do that for ya. I just gotta put together a package. Yeah, at work I draw on boba cups to pass the time. Oh, that sounds so cute. I work at a technology store that is blue on yellow that I cannot say the name of. And like I can't do a lot while I'm at work, which is a bummer, but. Cassie, my curse half goatee, Milim figure, nice. You made another smirk emote? Did you share it yet? Earlier Coach Johns, yeah. But yes, I need Mary emotes. Because I coincidentally freed up since I finished that commission, which turned out lovely, and she loves it. It just took a while because I had work, which is always like the case. I want to make so much art for people, but I can't. Meh. This is turning out to be a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be, to be honest. We turned down the volume of the water really down because it was super aggressive. So, I think it's much better now than it was before. Oh, hey, I dropped this. What did I drop? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. Bubble cups. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. I don't know why, but like, since I'm like not feeling the best, my brain has been interpreting things really weirdly. And when you said boba cups, I'm like, that sounds like a cute bra design. And I was like, that's not what that's for. Ooh, I got lots of stuff out here. There we go. Who got a sub? Of course, finally back to Twitch. So happy I got to see you guys. That's Booba Cups. Ah, okay. I want to make sure I make that distinction there. Okie dokie. The Booba Cups. Although, like, boba design with, like, an ombre, that would be really cute, though. Just saying. If only I knew how to do that. Wait. Can I get all the way down on the ground? Not like this is useful at all, but I can. Really missed you, Jazzy. You're fun to hang around. Yeah. If anyone needs drawings of their Booba Cups, I have a Sharpie. I can travel. Okay, I think I got underneath that pretty good. I'm on the ground right now. I'll be back to streaming soon. That'll be so much fun once you start streaming again. It definitely takes effort, that's for sure. But luckily, it's low effort when there's really lovely people around. There we go. Did I get everything? Hey! There's a ding. Can I go up the slide? I think the game doesn't like me going up things because it just like vibrated in anger. Wait, I have an opportunity here. That's a cute emote. Oh, is it the one you made, Helix? That's terrifying. Alright, let's just obliterate that then. Can I get up any further? Oh, I can crouch. Yeah. Can't wait to watch your streams. Yeah! I'm so excited people coming back to streaming. It's like the greatest time for it right now. At least I think so. Oh, Cass, if you need to take some like after stream care and everything that you need to do, please feel free to do that. Do not feel like you have to like wait around or do anything. Always remember you guys can share your links in chat for any art that you might have done or that you want to share. I always appreciate seeing it. I'm always loving everyone's artwork, so just remember to take care of yourself after streams because I know they can be exhausting. Well, for the raiders that want, you can join Raider server. Oh, thanks, Face. Face is always on top of literally everything, more than I am. Yeah, he never wants to be a mod. He is the secret mod. The mod within no mod. Tess has already gotten to fight her inner demons. Okay. That would be me and Derry. Derry is my inner demon. If I could just back up. Oh, that's smooth. Can I make a bigger one? Like this one? Is it not enough? It covers a wider area though. Shameless and over. I am the Shadow Mod. I feel like that should be its own title. The Shadow Mod, like Moon Knight. Like, that would be so cool. This is so relaxing. Better than the real mods who just use the sword to bully. Are you calling out Helix? Helix is a good mod. He helps me fix things that are broken. The call out, the absolute call out. Let's see if I can back up a little bit. There we go. I feel like this isn't really getting it clean. That's a smooth transition if I ever saw one. We're getting the cracks clean. This is what you do in the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen. Get the cracks clean. That's exactly what it is. That's what the T's are for. I should have gotten more soap. Ooh, Mayor Jefferson the... Oh god, what Final Fantasy number is this? My brain is a little bit too sleepy today to comprehend. Can I stand up? No. Oh, now I can. Okay. This whole tower counts. Man, this can take a long time. At least the music is good. think the next step on my list for upgrades is probably going to be either a new light. This is for my streaming setup, or keyboards. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I have my cute little mat already set up, I think I need a cute keyboard to go with it. It's not about the size, it's how you use it. Nice, awesome power quote there. I mean, the phrase is true. He was not wrong. How am I supposed to get, like, in the... This is, like, reverse. I don't even know. I don't know how they got this so realistic. Look at this metal. If this is metal, I could imagine as a child playing on a playground, this would burn the ever-loving hell out of my feet. Because I am one of those children that would love to play without, like, socks and shoes and stuff. This would literally singe your skin in the sunlight. Like, look at this. You can tell. It's a fire hazard. Like, what the hell? Ooh, it's squeaky. Did you hear that? Ew, Mary's spreading her verrucas all over the playground. Yeah. There's a really old park in my house where the slides made of old barrels welded together during the summer. You could probably cook eggs on them. Oh my god. There are some places nearby in my hometown that have metal slides, and I think they still do. But it's one of those things, if you don't have the right, like the proper equipment to ride the slide, you will end up with burns on your ass. Like, I don't know how it's still, like, there. Like, honestly, but I mean, if they like tradition, they could go a different route, but ooh, I wonder if we can clean a pool sometime. I always see TikToks where people clean pools and it looks so satisfying. Also, hey Mango, yeah, tore the place down and replaced it all with plastic stuff years later. And howdy, yeah. We're just relaxing today, not doing too much. I was gonna do art, but I was not feeling well, so this required minimal effort on my part, which is okay, and it's relaxing. Nice. This bridge seems impossible to clean. I assume it's because the exterior needs to be cleaned as well. We just chillin', cleaning. It's spring cleaning. I want to do this to like my house, but ugh, the energy needed for that is just not there. I think we can parkour in this too. Now that I've experimented a little bit, I should, depending on if I'm tricky enough, be able to climb it. doing some yard work at the moment. Gonna wash my house soon. Don't feel like bringing out the pressure washer though. I feel like the pressure washer is like an extreme. Like if you need it, that's cool. But like if you don't, like you definitely don't have to. But man, is it satisfying to watch the dirt come off the stuff though. Ours sucks. We bought a cheap one and got what we paid for. And you can rent them, technically. Though, with the amount of times I would want to use it, I think it would just be cheaper for me to buy one. Is it nice over by you, Mellow? No, not Mellow, sorry. Mango. Mellow is already gone. Because at the moment, I think it's, oh gosh, what temperature is it here? It's only 55, which is not bad, but it's not great. And it's not very warm either. And that would be Fahrenheit. I think this is pretty good. I'm not seeing a lot, like, wrong with it. Okay, let's go out. Can I go out? Can I escape? No. How do I get out? Help! I'm stuck in the child's playhouse. Gotta ride down the slide. Whee! It's 69 out. Extremely nice. Oh, 69 sounds so nice. I wish that was like us over here. It definitely is not right now. I think I need the stool. Where did I put it? I think it's over here. That's actually looking pretty good. Except for the roof. Sounds so satisfying. Oh, I'm not short enough to just walk underneath it, unlike real life. Let's see, can I get under? Ooh. Just keep spraying. This is a whole different sort of like spray and pray. Am I standing? I am standing, okay. Ooh, rock climbing wall. Those are usually some of my favorites. Oh, I didn't realize my light was so dark. Hold on. Let me do this. I just realized, I think for my follow goal for hitting 200, we're not that far away. We've been kind of sitting at 195, I think, for quite a while, but it'd be really cool if we could hit 200. And then I would probably do an art raffle or something. I think I have that set as one of my goals. And then it was all thanks to the Lustful Plague now that we're super close. Let's see. I should have bought more soap. I feel like that would be, that seems to help the cleaning process along quite fast. Still only 2 stars. I couldn't imagine doing this more than once. Oh! We hit something. How do you even, like, get in here? I just made a gacha system where you can win a simple custom emote. Spend 800 channel points for that chance. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna have to do that sometime. Do you have one for animated emotes too? I will willingly spend my money for an animated emote. Okay, so I think that's what I can get from that, but I can't get the roof. Get up on this. Yeah. That did almost nothing. Wait, I have a ladder. I'm stupid. Nope. Ooh, okay. Why does it look like kids threw like literal poop up on the ceiling? Like, what is this? That's an interesting concept. Yeah, I don't have one made yet, but the win rate for an animated one will probably be close to 0.01. Well, I hope I'm lucky. So I'm gonna keep trying. That is really interesting though, that you could like figure out a gacha system. That's really clever. Because I know there's a lot of people that have like things for people to dump points into, or like that like way of gambling would be a lot of fun too. is totally not precarious. On the time lapse of this, it's just gonna be like me awkwardly standing on a roof, trying not to fall. I just thought about it this morning since I can make random number generator. I want to definitely kind of like, not revamp my channel points, but like do more with them and learn more Mix It Up. But I know he likes to use Mix It Up as well. I'm also interested in trying to figure out more things like with jazzing up Discord, seeing like if I can make things different or maybe more entertaining. But also there's like things I don't know that I really love to like play with and learn, like webhooks and stuff, but it all requires me to have time away from my job to do those things. And conditional statements, yeah. Hey! It's sparkly clean. Ooh, can I get from here? Kind of. What if I go like over here? Eh. I'm waiting for Kay to pop in to snipe you any minute. In this? Why? Ooh, that sounded like the audio broke. I mean, no, with the two, it's time to stop redeem. Oh, yeah. What time is it? 6? I mean, it'd be an hour early, but I'm okay with that too, just because I wasn't considering doing this for 4 hours, but like, here I am, it's me, doing it for 3 hours already. But I'm enjoying myself, so. I had to do more with streaming and all that, but it needs meds and stuff to help focus. Yeah. I just need time, money, focus, not having to clean everything else, figure out what we're doing for moving, you know, all that kind of stuff. I think we should bet near the end to see if Kay will do it. Yeah, oh no, my totally legal anime streaming site is down. No! I think I need to get on the ground. Look at this top form. Yeah. That's really intense. What anime were you watching? Hopefully a good one. Oh, did you guys see? I did post my webcomic recommendations, just because we were talking about them last stream. Those are usually some of my top ones that I like to read, and they're free to read, so. This noise is so satisfying. Just started Nisekoi, never saw before, and Love and Lilies. I'll have to look to see if I watched those yet, because I watch way too much anime, so I will have to double check. Because I know we're starting a couple, and there's a couple that we've been watching, and it's been really good so far. Whoa. New job available. Extra cleaning liquid in stock. Hot damn. I definitely think I need to buy more cleaning liquid. What is this anyway? Multi-purpose? I think I have. Like a... What is this? So like... It's like acid. Look at it. It just goes away. Why does that sound so awful? I haven't watched Nisekoi yet either. Could you describe it to me? I'm trying to figure out if I've watched it, just because I'm in the middle of this as well. I took care of a lot of the floor. So if I wanted to buy more, do I just go into here and go, I would like multi-purpose, please. And then just exit. It's a Yakuza boss whose son who meets an annoying new transfer student, and her dad is the boss of a rival gang, and they have to pretend to date so two gangs don't go to war. I have seen it, and I have watched all of it. It is really good. I highly recommend. See, I was like, I feel like I know this. I don't know the like description of it right off the head. I've watched all of it. I watched it when it came out. God, that sound is so awful. People were listening to this for ASMR. Sorry for the interruption. Good God. at that. That playground floor is almost clean. Note to self, never log into anything on Matt's PC. Hey! We did it! Nice. I have to do a lot of that, don't I? Wood cleaner? Wow, that's wood. This is all metal. Why are my shoes so loud on the rubber now? Climb up this, then become short. Most of them should be the absorb Funimation. Yeah, I watched it on Funimation on Crunchyroll. I'm pretty positive. If not Crunchyroll, then it was Hulu, and now a lot of their stuff is also available because there was a lot of it Funimation. I'm pretty sure. I think that's where we watched it, but I'm not sure. use your American friends and VPN. It's true. What would they make this more realistic is if I push the water this way, the water would push that way. Like, that would be really realistic. I say break time, Mary, but you're watching in Merca, so no unions and breaks for you. Well, you definitely aren't wrong. I think after I'm done with the playground, though, I'm gonna be done for today, just because I'm getting a little tired. Gotta get that 5 stars, y'all. I can't let them think bad of me. You must be soaked too with all the splish black. Remember, I'm wearing a full suit. So, like, I don't know if I'm getting dirty or not. Playground seems like a behemoth stage. Yeah, it does. Stand up? No, I can't. Can I stand up? There we go. Can I get all this? Ooh, I forgot the floor. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, you cannot avoid getting dirty when using power hose. Well, that's the suit's issue, not mine. Ooh. We got most of the interiors, I think. Now I gotta do the exterior. Let me just jump. Can I jump off? So the interior is clean, the exterior is still dirty. Whee! I feel like it's appropriate considering it's a playground. At least your tools don't break. I think the interior is the harder one, so if it's done with that, then you're good. Yeah, I think so too. Interior, I think you have a better chance of getting wet. Hey! We're working our way up. I think a game like this would mess with my OCD too much. Have we wondered why I'm trying to do 5 stars for everything when I could easily just go with 4? I literally have to clean everything. But it is peaceful, because it lets me do it in a safe environment. Though this is a pain in the ass to clean. Like, why do they make so many ridges? Why is this for children? Why haven't they not cleaned it before? Like, you have to wash it all off. You have to wash it all off. Yeah. I have to. Hey! That was really satisfying to hear that little ding. I wish there was one that was like this flat kind of blade, but bigger. I'm betting there is, I just don't have the money for it yet. planning on going, but I did just see a potential raid that could be cool. What's the raid? I'm just attempting to finish this. I don't know if I will, though. Usually I go till 7 most days. I was hoping I would end a little earlier, but if I cannot finish this, then, you know, I'll just have to save it for another day. Rodful is playing New Vegas. Oh, cool. Did he just start, or? Because then we could raid Rodful. I've never played New Vegas, but I always hear it's one of the people's like favorites next to 3. Everyone seems to have an opinion. And I've never played any of the older ones, so... You can end in 3 hours and a half. I said I needed to finish the cleaning it. I still have this and this to clean. Let's see if I can do it fast. How fast can I clean, you guys? Makes the weirdest sound, I swear. How is that not done? Let me go grab my letter. Starts to take a toll on you, doesn't it? Yeah, it'd be cool if, to have this, but like in space. You have to do a spacewalk to keep your spaceship clean and free from debris. That would be awesome. I feel like that would be Space's perfect game. for Space Janitor. Literally, like, the perfect game to start streaming on. Just for the name alone. Where's that 1%? How is there like barely a percentage left of this tower and I can't get it? I believe a lot of these were in a lot of like children's parks and then were removed because a lot of kids were getting thrown off them violently. About that, and yes, it would be very, yeah, totally. We should make that a game, call it Space Janitor, the game. If a game like that ever gets produced, I'm gonna start streaming, yeah. An urban myth? About kids getting flung off these? No, it's not an urban myth. The park by my house when I was a little girl had one of these, without this middle part here. A lot of injuries getting flung off that stupid thing. You can spin it so hard you puke. That's also made entirely of metal, so you can bonk any body part and break it on it as well. Kids are resilient. They'll be fine. Totally. They're just absolutely fine. Nothing wrong. As they, like, actively bleed. There we go. That gets it clean. Ooh. Really go for it. You know, I was like, I think I would like this game. I didn't know I would like it this much. regrow their limbs like mutants. Can't jump. Wait, I can go down. The amount of squeaky shoes I'm getting out of this. Where is it? Come on. This is like the smallest percentage ever. What the hell? Hey. Okay. Gumtown for sure. Maybe you can clean with a clown costume. I was really curious why there wasn't like gum and like gross stuff on this. This looks almost impossible. Let's see. Can I get in there? Oh, sweet. Okay, so I can. Oh, nice. Oh god, okay. I will do it. It still looks super dirty though, but okay. I don't know how I'm gonna clean this cargo net though, because I feel like I've cleaned it and I just can't seem to get to 100%. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got... I think the roofs need to be done on those. So I think... What else is there? Trash can. Thank God they didn't make me clean the fence. A lot of it on the roof. Hey. Okay. So I need to move this. We're actually pretty close to being done, I think. My tummy is actually a rumbling, so. Wash some of it from here. Can I parkour? Probably not. Ah, shit. I'm about to try some toast. Hopefully I can keep it down. Wish you the best of luck, Matt. You could also try some saltines. I think that's what... I don't think they have any fancy name, but just like crackers. The little soup things. Slide, tower, and bin. Which tower?
It's time to stop!
Oh!
It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who
They are here!
I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
I can't believe they like count the cracks of the wood as part of the design. I have like barely anything left on this. How is this still... Oh, it's the inside. I wouldn't hug me, don't want you to catch it. At least virtual hugs are okay. Alright, where's the bin? Did you guys see the bin? It's not that one. This one? That one. Okay, and then the slide. I thought the slide was done, but I guess not. Is it underneath it? Do I really have to lay down? Yep, I do. Hey, I did it! Alright, so... Look at this time lapse, you guys! Look at how diligently I worked. Ooh, clean the golf cart, clean the detached house, clean the bungalow. Medium duty, heavy duty. We don't have anything like that yet. Okay. Whew. Alright. So, I think we are all set for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciated it. I look like the sun is coming in just at the right angle, of course. I'm gonna try and get some rest, I think. But I had a really good day. And I played 4 hours. 4 hours of Power Wash Simulator, which is more than I intended, which is insane. So, is Raffle still streaming? By the way, we can see if we can raid him. Wanna double check. Yeah. It was a nice chill stream. Thanks for the company. Yeah. Rest well, Matt. Absolutely. You and me both. We need some rest. Space, good luck with your week. I know it can be rough. Hopefully you have some time just to relax. Make sure not to stress too much and make sure to get some sleep. So definitely rest for all of us. Rest all around. So let's go raid. Did I not spell it right? Oh, I did. I didn't spell it right. There we go. Cool. We're gonna go raid Don Musa. He was also known in our stream as Raffle. He is a really lovely person. He's playing some Fallout New Vegas. As you guys have known, I've been playing lots of Fallout 76 with Matt. So, just go enjoy the time that you're going to be spending. He's going to be playing, having lots of fun. And you might get to learn something about a game you've never played before. So, yes, go get some rest. And I want to see you guys next week, okay?